What is going on, everybody? So I do kind of owe an apology to everybody. And I know I've said everybody twice, but I'm going to say everybody 4 times just because it's just that important to me. I don't want to necessarily, I was 100% wrong when I said that I wasn't, that the iPhone 10 really didn't bring too much to the table, because in a lot of ways it didn't. But after using it for about, like 2 or 3 weeks now as my daily driver, I can tell you that in a lot of ways, this is a huge improvement. And it's more so just than the hardware and just like the overall way the phone looks, because if you think about it, yeah, that was a huge improvement whatsoever. But I do think that Face ID is pretty good. I don't want to say it's better than Touch ID, but what I want to say is that with the whole thing with like Touch ID was that once you put it in there, it's really not getting better. Like, it's not learning more about your fingerprint sensor or anything, but with Face ID, it actually does. And sometimes if I do like put my hoodie on, or if I do something to change my look, the phone does adapt to my new look. Now, it's not 100% as reliable as Touch ID. I've had a lot of cases where Face ID does not work and I have to put in my passcode, and I realized that a lot more than on my 7 Plus. But in a lot of ways, my last daily driver wasn't that bad either. And Touch ID overall isn't the craziest thing ever, but it really is kind of a big improvement from my last daily driver. And I can tell you the same thing from the 8 Plus as well, that when you do upgrade from a phone like this, at first it might not seem like it's that big of an upgrade, but it really is. Now, one thing that I do kind of miss is the size. The iPhone 10 does have a bigger screen, but the 7 Plus actually feels much bigger. And I do think it has an overall bigger screen than it, but even though this one is bigger, it's longer. This one does feel like it's bigger, and I do like the way the 7 Plus feels in the hand. And I really do wish I could rock phones without cases, because, this phone feels so much better without a case on, but it's whatever. But overall, my experience has been pretty good. Battery life has been much better than I thought. Right now, I'm at obviously 100% because I haven't used this phone yet, but I can't believe I had screen time off. I was gonna, whatever. But basically, I've been using my phone all the time, and I do think battery life is better than on my 7 Plus, the last one I had. And I am running iOS 12, the betas, so I do kind of have really good experience and overall a really good time using it. The camera is a little bit better as well. Just overall, I do think it's a worthwhile upgrade. Do I think it's a groundbreaking, you need to spend $1,000 on it? Obviously not. This phone should not be worth $1,000. I understand it takes a lot to make, but if you can get a pretty good deal on it, somewhere around like $600 to $800, then yeah, go for it. 600 might be too low. You probably like 700 to 800. Yeah, go for it. It's a very good device. But I really do think this is the future. The fact that Face ID can get better over time, and the fact that new gestures are being, brought into different versions of iOS. I'm assuming when iOS 13 comes out, it'll be more so gesture based than anything else. Even though iPhones that do have home buttons are going to be supported, I do think that overall, having a phone that has gestures and everything is just setting yourself up for perfection, or setting yourself up for the future, because there was a leak for an iPad that's going to be completely gesture based, and I'm assuming Apple's going to do way more to input all those gestures and everything. So if you think gestures are good now, just wait until the next version of iOS comes out. I don't think iOS 12 they're going to do anything crazy. They might. I think iOS 13 they're going to ball out and make it so crazy. But yeah, overall, my experience with the iPhone 10 has been pretty good on the better side. It's not a secret. This phone's been out for a long time now. The new iPhone's about to be released like in 2 months or next month. But yeah, that's just been a quick little update how my daily driver's been. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comments section below. Hit that like button, but definitely hit that subscribe button. We're still giving away an iPhone 6s and an iPhone SE on the channel, and in order to enter, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both those links are down in the description, so make sure you guys enter that. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.